Yeah, okay. We're just gonna talk randomly for a few minutes. That's the point of this. Hi
Right.
guys, this is a random podcast-like thing. We just randomly talk about anime for about, let's say 15 minutes.
That's what we were doing before.
Yeah. Only, yeah.
We're trying to film, but I
All
don't
of this
know.
could take an hour, and we'll leave it at that, and it'll be a proper podcast. So, the plan for today, I'm just going to read out what's on my to-watch anime list, and we're just gonna talk about random crap, depending on what comes up. Random tangents everywhere, spoilers galore. Please be careful. I'm going to not edit this at all. This is going straight onto YouTube.
Oh,
And it's
right.
iTunes. So, anyway, keeping an eye on the time. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nanoha, Lyrical Girl Nanoha. Have you seen it?
No. I keep
Okay.
hearing it's bad.
It's by the same writer? No, it's the same director as Madoka Magica, and you can see a lot of at the start. There's a lot of comparisons you can make, but other than that, it's an independent, average magical girl anime with a bit
Just
more
pressure
dark.
fangirl.
Why did I do that? Right, because my lips are dry. Sort of.
I find it funny how you did that right after I said you're a fangirl. It's like, you're a fangirl, it's like... No. Continue.
Sorry?
I can't hear you.
Can you? Hello?
I can barely hear you.
Okay, I can't plug in another mic. Let's try that.
Oh, now it's fine.
Oh, okay. So it's just fluctuating.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second my video starts working, it stops.
Yeah. So your video is either crap and we get perfect audio, or your video is perfect and we get crap audio.
Both.
Yeah. I wonder if the viewers will hear it, because I might learn Audacity just for this. Anyway, so that's Nanoha. Attack on Titan.
Yes.
This is going to take 30 minutes.
Who hasn't watched it?
Who hasn't watched it? Yeah. This is on my
isn't-
to-watch anime list because I just put on writing anime that I'm currently in the middle of or planning to watch onto this list. So Attack on Titan is just there to remind me to watch it. I haven't seen the newest episode yet. Damn it! Have you seen the newest episode?
Disappointing. Yeah.
Damn. Came out today. I was hoping you did.
But good thing that you yelled out spoiler alert. Because I'm going to be mentioning quite a few things about it.
Yeah. Spoilers galore. Jesus Christ. I got a Facebook thingy. What is it?
You always have that one friend that always tells you spoilers.
Yeah.
One of mine told
Yeah,
me...
like Angus, you told me to spoiler beep.
No, he won't stop. And even worse is that I convinced him to read Attack on Titan.
Oh, jeez. Why did you do that? You gave me a spoiler.
What?
You gave me a spoiler, a big spoiler. God damn it.
What? What spoiler?
M dies, etc., etc. Beat this out.
I didn't say Aaron dies.
What? No, not about Aaron. Some other character. It happened in the manga. I'm not going to say anything because this is such a big spoiler. I'm not even sure if it's true. Do you have those points where you just hear a spoiler and you know this can't be true, and you just watch the anime and you're just going yep. It might not actually happen. It might not actually happen, and then it shit.
It's the opposite. No, it's the opposite for me. When somebody tells me a spoiler, I'm always on the aggressive. I'm like, I'm like, happen, and when it doesn't happen, it really pisses me off because I was watching anime planning that happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, random tangents, but I'm pretty sure everybody was spoiled for Gurren Lagann. If you haven't been spoiled for Gurren Lagann,
One of the most epic mecha anime ever. Oh, it's one of my favorites.
yeah, if you try to go through Gurren Lagann without going through any spoilers, which, if you've heard about Gurren Lagann, you probably heard the spoiler. I'm just gonna say it right now. Kamina dies in episode 7.
I hate it when Keenon died more.
No, sorry, it was episode 8, not episode 7.
I hate it when Keenon died.
Keenon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember now.
Blonde.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, blonde jackass.
Crap, that's the biggest spoiler. It was like everybody hears Kamina dies, but nobody hears Keenon. Except for maybe the fact that every man that what's her name? Yoko kisses dies.
Kisses dies. Like, exactly, within that day they die.
Yeah, within like the next 4 hours.
I nicknamed her at school the Kiss of Death.
Other massive spoilers. Death Note.
Who hasn't watched that again?
I was lucky enough to go through Death Note without hearing the spoiler. Massive spoiler alert if you're going to try and watch Death Note without spoilers. But L dies.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, how did I not hear of this? I was watching Death Note, and it was like, I come into the video where he actually dies, and I look at the top comments because I didn't click onto full screen as soon as I go into a video. I actually wait until it loads up, and so I could see the top comments just poking up because my computer screen is huge, and I see, I'm sad that L dies, and I'm no, you douchebag.
I bet you somebody's gonna take this video, cut up so that little bit of it, and just repost it. Crazy Kid screams about anime.
No, you douchebag. It was the top 2 comments, and I was like, shit. The one spoiler, the one massive anime spoiler I've never ever gotten about the biggest anime that pretty much everybody has seen, and I was like, this spoiler just appears right before I see it, and I was like, damn it! It was still an epic death. It was sudden, but it was epic. It was strange because like Elle's death was like so sudden starting, but it was like so dragged out. It was like, oh my god, Elle's dying, and it's like, okay, now it's a flashback scene with evil smiling Elle, and that goes on for about 15 minutes.
Better than Naruto.
Oh god.
It's better than Naruto. Tell you now.
The thing is, I haven't been far enough for Naruto to see any significant death because I'm bored with anything that's over 100 episodes in most cases, except for Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail I like. It's like the only one I can deal with. Seriously, I was bored with Dragon Ball Z when I was 5.
I'll break you.
It's like, I could watch Pokemon, I could watch Beyblade, but I got bored with Dragon Ball Z when I was 5. Same with Power Rangers, but Power Rangers, they didn't fight properly. And I say Kamen Rider, and I'm like, finally, some proper fighting. Live action people in masks fighting each other, and like, you either get Kamen Rider or you get Super Sentai. And
Gurton?
Yeah?
It's been 9.5 minutes. Continue with the list.
Yeah, continue on the list. Okay, next one is Samurai Champloo, the Spider-Sen creator says Bebop.
No, haven't seen it.
Yeah, me neither. But it's apparently
it's on your to-watch list. So
it's on there, and it's like, okay, this is Bebop in a different setting, just not as good. If you've seen Bebop, go watch it anyway, because if you want a bit more Bebop, that's good enough for you. Dog Days. I know you have seen this. You have.
Season 1, good. Season 2. I felt like hanging myself.
What's it about?
I watched it seasonally. I finished season 1 right a week before season 2 was going to come out, so I had that anxiety.
Oh my god! No.
I watched the first episode. I'm like, okay, as expected. Second episode, as expected. Third episode, okay. Fourth episode, what? Fifth episode, where's the storyline or action or anything?
So it's like Sword Art Online.
No, Sword Art Online. Dog Days wouldn't be able to hold up a candle to Sword Art Online.
True. Like, but I mean, like the whole
Season
setup.
2.
That
Season 1 was good.
season 1 of Sword Art Online was good. Second season was bad, but it started off as if it was gonna sound kind of good with a sister thrown in.
Season 2 was cringeworthy.
Cringeworthy after episode like 2. Like episode 1, you go, okay, this is just a reset. Episode 2, again reset. Episode 2, yeah, again reset, but with little sister thrown in. And then episode 3, okay, it's going down the drain right about here.
Okay,
press a button on when it goes down the drain.
They had the perfect opportunity of doing something when the Demon King actually. They showed the Demon King for the first time. He was evil for a whole 15 minutes. You're thinking, holy crap, this could be. We have an opportunity of actually making the story. It's late, but we have an opportunity of a bad guy showing up. No, let's make him somebody's bitch.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. What's next? Gargantia.
Gargantia.
Yeah. I'm in the middle of that. I can't be bothered watching it completely yet because.
I love it.
Yeah. I was watching it. I was like, is this the same creator as Fate Zero Madoka Magica? Because it doesn't feel like it. And then apparently there's this point in the series, like episode 8, and I'm up to like episode 7 or something, where the whole thing turns over, and I'm like, damn. I gotta watch this, because I was gonna leave it until like the whole series completed, and I didn't realize the series was completed until I heard an episode of Potaku. Yeah, so that's Gargantua. Seems cool. I'm gonna continue watching that. The animation is beautiful.
Oh, the startup is slow. The startup is slow. For a 13-episode series, it's slow.
Like, you see the first episode, and you're like, this could turn out to be like either super cool animated mecha anime, although you've already seen the a poster or something where it shows it on a completely different planet, and then you're like, but I have a feeling this is gonna drop, and then it just drops, and then you're just watching it for like a few episodes, and you're just like, okay, they're creating an interesting world. They have a beach episode with no beach, and then this is just turning into an average episode, average anime.
And the beach episode minus the thing.
It's basically an average anime with an amazing world and beautiful animation.
You haven't seen the last few episodes. It does get better.
Thank God, because up to episode 7, it's like that.
Okay, everything gets turned around. People start questioning who they are as people. It becomes really fun to watch.
It becomes really low enough anime to not have any spoilers spread around.
Yeah.
Other than I heard that they introduced a few fan-made characters at the end. In like the last episode, for something like 5 minutes or so, they introduced like a few characters that were fan-made or something like that. Because I remember hearing about a competition. Anyway, next on the list, Evangelion. How have I not watched this yet?
I know, same.
Yeah.
I've always had in my mind, I'm going to watch this.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the original series and see the whole messed up ending thing where they got a pencil and just drew the last 2 episodes or so.
Just yeah, let me get my napkins out.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch Evangelion, and then I gotta watch Evangelion, the end of Evangelion, and then I'm gonna watch everything in order. Data Live, I know you've seen this.
Yes. It was meh.
Meh.
It was good. It was good, but it wasn't that good. It wasn't that bad. It did everything like it would be 7, like straight up 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Straight up 7. Okay.
Straight up 7.
Okay, what else is here? Trigun. Same reason I watched Bebop. This is apparently a biggie for Western viewers. Anything else?
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
Really? Okay.
Really?
Vanguard, we'll skip that. Full Metal Alchemist.
I watched a few episodes of it.
Which version? Brotherhood or the original?
Brotherhood.
Okay.
I tried watching the first few episodes of... Actually, I've watched the first few episodes of both. I didn't mind it. I just haven't found the time to actually dig into it.
It is a shonen. Yeah. Okay, next up is Soul Eater, in the same category as Full Metal Alchemist.
again, haven't found the time. It's been on my list. It's been on my to-watch lists, and I have not watched it.
Mirai Nikki, I'm getting pushed by a girl at school to watch this.
What?
I got a friend who's actually a girl, and she watches a lot of anime, and she makes too many yoi hints, like yoi jokes, yoi, whatever it is. I forget. She pushed me to watch number 6, and I was like, "Did you just trick me into watching yoi?" And she goes, "Maybe," because it's a pretty freaking good yoi. Because as an anime, it was great, and I thought it was gonna overtake Madoka Magica, and then they kissed, and I was like, "No, I'm leaving." You haven't beaten.
I tried watching
You're
Madoka.
close. You're close.
I watched 5 episodes of Madoka and just couldn't watch any more of it.
Yeah. 5 episodes I'll give you. 3 episodes I will never. Anybody who watches Madoka Magica and quits before the 3rd episode, I will kill you. However, if you go up to episode 4 or 5 and quit, I'm fine with that. What else is on here? So, Miraniki, Hellsing Ultimate. I'm scared to watch this because I am a wimp.
I watched the first few episodes of Hellsing, just to see if I liked it or not. The thing is that it's quite old, and the animation did
Hellsing Ultimate or Hellsing?
The original Hellsing.
Yeah.
And
people think that
it bumped me out real bad.
Yeah, the original Hellsing is apparently really, really bad, and the only thing you watch it for is for the music and the voice actors. Ultimate is otherwise good, better in every single way. So yeah, I gotta watch Ultimate.
Hellsing 2.
Serial Experiments Lane. Have you even heard of this?
No.
Okay, it's a mindfuck anime. I'm not kidding. I've watched 3 episodes. This is the most confusing shit I've ever seen. I thought Chaos Head was confusing. Now this is just boom.
When you just said the opening, it felt like I just pictured in my mind somebody harvesting other people's organs and saying with the black market. That was the first thing that came off my mind.
No, mindfuck is when it's so goddamn. It's so goddamn confusing. It's like if you watch this, if you think about this too hard, you're gonna break your brain. If your computer was a computer, if your brain was a computer, it had the blue screen of death within 3 seconds of starting up the anime because this random suicide.
The red ring of death.
The red ring of death. Your head is an Xbox. I bet there's an anime where it just has this like Xbox symbol, like power button on the top of somebody's head. Oh, I know what that is. Robotics Notes. It has that computer girl with the power symbol on her head. And it switches people. It's the whole
19 minutes.
Yep. Cool. We're going through this quite well if we're going to make this 30 minutes or an hour, depending on how much we talk. Berserk.
I've not watched that.
Apparently, it ends in a trollololol. Oh no! Sorry, it ends in a rickroll. Like it doesn't go into like the whole rickroll, but if you were to put the rickroll instead of the ending theme for the show, you'd be just as effective, if anything more. It's apparently it goes like the character's about to do something and then it's 2 series. It's 2 series, and it goes into that. Yeah, apparently the manga continues on that, but the manga is a shonen and it doesn't end anytime soon. What else have I got on here? Next, after Berserk, is Kara no Kyokai. This is Type Moon, aka Fate Stay Night. That moon thing. This is a series of films, 6 films, all done in random times. It's like Bakuno or Haruhi. Have you seen Bakuno, by the way?
Bakuno.
Not Bakemonogatari, Bakuno.
No.
The Italian word for noise. I like how I know that.
Yeah, I watched
Bakemonogatari?
Yes, and
Bakemonogatari. This
I've
Monogatari.
watched
This
all of them
Monogatari.
so far.
Monogatari. I can say this all very well. I
Uh,
just spent this day where I was just repeating the names of all the.
Watch when you screw up.
Sorry?
The Megan Real ones are a thing.
The thing is, I haven't actually seen Bakemonogatari. Have I stuffed up now? I said it like 20 times and I stuff up then. I haven't actually seen it because it's apparently really weird and fan service. Toothbrush.
Yeah.
I've
It's
seen
not fan service. It's I see it more like a Hitchcock movie, like suggested music, symbolism, everything. You don't. The only difference is most of the time you don't know what's going on. It's like, yep, just tell us the story. Tell us the story. Tell us the story. Cool. You don't know until later.
And then Toothbrush.
And in between it, there's toothbrush and stuff. Yes.
Anybody who's seen Gigok's review probably knows the joke I'm thinking of right here.
Weirdest sex scene like ever. It's not even a sex scene. It's like a sex scene.
Oral sex.
The first thing get rid of plaque at the same time. Let me clean you.
That's what she said. Anyway, how the heck did we get to Bakemonogatari? Oh, right, current.
How the hell did we get with toothbrush sex? Create its own genre of porn. You guys are, it's like, okay, anal, black, Latino, toothbrush.
Oh. Wouldn't oral and toothbrush be classified the same thing?
Ropes.
Anyway,
chainsaw.
Anyway, back to Karadoki Kyokai. It's a visual novel adaptation into 6 to 7 different movies. Not kidding. Visual novel into 6 or 7 different movies. And they're all in weird order. So, I apparently gotta watch them. I'm gonna watch them in release order, not chronological order.
Did you watch the 2 movies?
Gurren Lagann, I haven't watched the 2 movies yet. I saw the DVD at JB Hi-Fi. I might buy that.
It's good.
Okay.
In this case, I'm saying it's a 10 out of 10, so you have to buy it. Your rating system makes it so.
No, the thing is, I'm not gonna name anything 10 out of 10. That's the thing. Because even Cowboy Bebop had the fact that the first 4 episodes were slow and.
The 4th episode of Gurren Lagann should never have been made. Okay, continue with that random 6 episode crap thing.
Anyway, 25 minutes, cool. We're going through this swimmingly. Toradora.
You're also getting time. After I watch Shakusou no Contracts, I'm gonna watch Toradora and relate them.
Am I just adding anime to your list?
No, it was on my list.
Yeah.
The problem is my computer shut itself down and deleted everything.
Oh, damn.
And that was the one anime that I forgot to add to it.
Oh, okay. Toradora. I've added that to the list because I'm starting to like visual novel adaptations and visual novels themselves. But that's the only reason it's on there. Chobits.
No.
Okay. It's okay, if you were to watch the first episode, what the heck? Go away.
What? Fine then.
Just a sec. Not for you, not for you. Talking to my friend who was texting me over Skype. Just go away. Anyway, back to this. Chobits. First episode looks like a robot version of a visual novel adaptation, but is instead actually quite good and heartwarming, apparently. That's all I know about it. Nothing more, nothing less. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
What?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the next one on the list. 80s action anime. I'm gonna leave it at that. Probably on the same list as that, which I haven't added to here, is Fist of the North Star, but I'm gonna stick with the abridged version for that. Anyway, have you heard of Fist of the North Star?
No.
Wow. You are already dead. You haven't heard of it. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is also famous for The World. I'm just doing a whole bunch of random crap. Oh, crap. Oh, the guy I was going to do the Saturday Online review with is just logged on. What else is here? Daybreak Illusion. I forget why that's on there. I'm going to have to look that up. Let me just get that. But while I do that, Full Metal Panic.
The Full Metal Panic. I watched the first series. Yeah, I watched the first series. It was alright.
Alright, okay. That's fair enough. Search. Paste.
Sorry, I don't like mixing my mecha with like schoolgirl thing. Infinite Stratus was probably the exception, but the thing is they also mix up in comedy.
Okay, found it. The plot for Daybreak Illusion: in a world plagued by daemonia, creatures that take advantage of the negative emotions of people and transform them into monsters. Girls from 22 special bloodlines, this is already going to be crap, are chosen to wield the power of the elemental tarot and confront them. The story follows Akari Tayo, a 12-year-old girl who becomes a wielder of the card The Sun. Ooh, cards. And joins the mysterious organization Sephior Fior to confront Daemonia along with other card wielders. However, it does not take long for Akari to learn that with their duty comes an unbearable guilt, as to defeat the Daemonia, the humans affected of them must perish as well.
Wikipedia again?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, what else is here? Just let me answer this. Anyway, okay, so what else is on this list? Orihimo.
No.
Let me rephrase that. My little sister can't be this cute. Have you not heard of this?
I've heard of Kiss XS, but no.
So you haven't heard of My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute?
No.
Wow. We're probably going to get comments about that. It's apparently it's something about it's sort of like a whole like average dating anime whacked out sister thing, but it ends up being like a guilty pleasure for a few people, and the fact the main character it kind of jeopardizes its own show because it goes into the whole thing about what am I doing? It goes into a whole random tangent where the main character he hates anime and he hates anime references and he makes so good valid points about it. Apparently, you wonder why you like anime.
Oh.
Quote from
I'm watching it, man.
Quote from Potaku. I wonder if I'm going to get sued for that. Okay, what's next? No Longer Human. I'm going to have to remember this one. But No Longer Human. Apparently
It's not the list I hear. The end of the list seems like anime that you don't usually hear about. Probably the list of anime that you're like, okay, let's.
Yeah, I just put. I'm like there'll be a few along the way that are just like random. Okay. So, No Longer Human is a Japanese novel that apparently didn't have a anime adaptation. I'll have to look that in. Oh no, it had one. It had the first 4 episodes of the anime series. Okay, this is just part of Oe Bangaku, which is at the bottom of my list. So I'll get to that later. Yeah. So anyway, Ghost in a Shell.
Nah. No, but I keep I keep making fun of my friend with it. So he's just the initial spells out Gets. I'm like, hey Gets. He's like,
Get Zack. Get Zack.
yeah, get Zack.
Ghost in a Shell standalone complex. For those who do not know, but I gotta watch that because that's another one on the so highly rated you have to watch it. Next in line is Black Butler. We had an interesting discussion on this earlier.
My friend's a fangirl.
Anyway, Black Butler.
This is a guy.
Yeah. You said it was fangirl heavy, but I said it was fangirl heavy, but good enough for a male to watch it. And let's see if I can readjust my camera to get the little poster. Yep, there it is. I've got a Vampire Knight poster. That? Yeah, that. Scroll back here. My sister got that, but I thought, I really like the anime, so I'll nick one off her.
Just throwing stuff off your little sister.
Hey, I get my Bermuda Triangle deck off her.
Well, brilliant. Steal stuff off your sister.
Yeah.
This is on Facebook.
Yeah.
Child service is gonna come in.
Shakugan no Shana is next.
Shakugan, no.
Okay, it's a 3-series anime that was, so yeah. Just let me get something. Anyway. So, Shakugan no Shana is an action anime where the first season was meh for an action anime. Second season starts off meh and gets back into action. Third season is apparently epic. That's as far as I'm going to go with that.
3 seasons for something to become good. I'm not willing to invest that much time in.
You see a poster at Neko Cards for it.
I don't look around too many of the posters, but I'm not willing to invest too much time into a series that only gets good at the end. I like something quite consistent. I can give in to 5 episodes when I'm first watching a series to see if it gets good. It was really, really annoying for me when I was first searching Go in the Garden to keep watching it. But I thought, may as well. At the time, I wasn't watching mini anime.
What did you watch? Did you watch Gurren Lagann sub or dubbed?
I watched it. I watched it dubbed.
Good.
Watched a few episodes sub though.
Okay. I tried to watch as much episodes as I could dubbed, but then there was a cutoff point, and I had to watch the rest subbed.
No, it's completely in English.
Yeah, I know, but there was a cutoff point on my YouTube, so I had to watch.
I have the DVD at home.
Yeah, I'll have to buy the DVD or something. I'll buy the movies. Because there's a pretty decent.
I can lend it to you.
It's fair enough.
And the movies and the anime are actually quite different.
Yeah. Random tangent. I've actually seen this, but have you seen Excel Saga?
No.
Okay, it is a very random comedy anime with a legendary 26 episode, so raunchy and rude that it was banned for Japanese television.
So it's probably why I'm not going to be able to watch it.
I'm in a 26 episode. Every single other episode is fine. I was lucky enough to find a DVD for it.
Huh.
It was like at Savers, along with Cowboy Bebop. First 5 episodes of Cowboy Bebop. DVD! I got Cowboy Bebop DVD.
Yeah, that's actually quite annoying. Whenever you're looking for something and nothing's in a full series, you have to buy each of the individual discs.
Well,
and then it comes out as a complete series for like half the price.
Yeah, like that's how things work, especially if it's by Funimation. because Funimation likes to do that. Even in Australia, even if we have Madman, Madman likes to do that with Funimation and a lot more.
Yeah. Oh well.
And it's very hard to find something that isn't Madman.
Yeah.
For those not in Australia, Madman is the monopolizing character of anime in Australia. They don't just do anime, but they're the main people who bring it over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, have I said Haruhi yet?
Yeah. Didn't you?
I think that did that earlier, because I said Shakugan no Shana. I don't think I said Haruhi.
Okay.
Yeah, because I went into Excel Saga. Do watch Excel Saga, it's fun. Just don't watch 26th episode. And trust me, don't watch 26th episode. I thought, oh, I've got the DVD, I might as well watch it. Worst idea of my life.
It can't be worse than Green Green.
Haven't seen it.
Green Green, the entire series is basically like Kurumi and High School DxD, like chock full of fan service. And then the last episode's an actual sex scene.
Ah,
That is borderline hentai shit.
yeah.
Best way to put it.
Anyway, so Haruhi. And we're going to talk about Haruhi without angering anyone. Okay, let's just, have you seen Haruhi?
No.
If you were to watch Haruhi, would you watch it in release order or chronological order?
Whatever makes more sense.
Apparently, watching it in chronological order makes more sense, but the ending is worse because the first episode is the ending.
Alright.
Because they can. Because they can.
Okay, first episode's ending.
Yeah. Anyway. But, and then they have the second season, and that kind of adds more stuff to it, and it kind of makes it actually okay. And then they got the movie, which is apparently amazing. And then what else do we have here? We got Guy Ray Zero. Now, I've only seen the first episode of this, and you haven't heard of any of it. But out of what I've seen, it's an anime about people who fight monsters, and it's only a select few can see them. However, there is technology to see, like, infrared outlines. But these creatures can either, out of what I've seen, they're either invisible or disguise themselves as a natural disaster like fire.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they have to fight the creatures using like weapons infused with like holy water is a weapon, bullets with like runes etched into them. Heck, there's even a scene where a motorcycle fights them because it's got runes on the tires, and it makes skid marks on the ground, which has the runes on it, and it activates a shield that blocks the monsters because they can't get past the runes. And it looks so epic. But in the first episode, every single character you think is going to continue in the series dies. I'm not kidding. You see this obvious main character. You see this obvious support cast that is going to help him throughout his work. And they all just die. And I was like, what? What is this shit?
So everybody dies.
Everybody dies. Even the director of the entire thing just dies. And we're just like...
It's not... It's...
What the fuck? The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
So it's the end of Angel Bates.
High five to that dude. Virtual high five. But yeah, I don't know what to think about it. All I know is that
here, have internet sex again.
Either that or it's either Guy Ray Zero is just some strange 30-minute movie that just ends with everybody dying, or like some OST, or it's an actual series, and they're gonna go through this every single episode where they set up an entire cast and they just all die at the end of the episode. or they'll just set up an entirely new cast and go on. Anyway, what else have I got in here? Guilty Crown. Same, same person to write Fate Zero and Madoka Magica, but apparently it was written really, really badly as a story. Animation is amazing, music is apparently amazing, characters are okay, but story just bad. However, there's this one person that likes it simply because it's pays homage to a whole bunch of mech anime. In fact, there's this one apparently this one point where it even goes into Gurren Lagann territory with Simon and Kamino. And then like the Kamino character dies. I'm not sure on that.
No.
I'm not sure on that, but something like that. Next on the list is Blue Exorcist. Exorcist, right.
Blue Exorcist. A or no Exorcist.
Yeah, I think I got that spelt wrong. But yeah, that's that. What's that about again? Oh yeah, that's about that that kid who's the son of the devil, or is that something
Satan?
else? Yeah, the son of Satan, and he fights Satan, so he's fighting his own dad, and it's like whole.
He doesn't fight Satan until near the end, which he didn't actually get to fight him very much.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like Star Wars then, isn't it? Only that they don't cut in with like a random fight between Darth Vader and Luke randomly, and the fact that the bad guy is actually really the bad guy instead of having some.
Actually, Satan turns out not to be. Satan's the sort of person who's like, he's a dick, but apparently he's good.
What?
No. Apparently he wasn't that bad.
So basically he's a human jerk in just with the power of Satan.
No, he's a demon jerk with the power of Satan. But he's not bad.
Anyway, next on the list, Symphogear G, and I put this on the list. I'm not even gonna watch it until it's finished after the second episode. No, I'm gonna let it finish because if I watch it, I'm gonna end up like Attack on Titan. Because I really liked the first season. I really did.
Sorry.
Review. Here's my review. That was full screen for about 3 seconds. Like, because of how you're using an iPad, right?
iPhone.
iPhone. Well, I think if you turned it that way.
Yeah, no, it is an iPad. My iPhone. God, I'm stupid.
But it just went full screen for a bit. Anyway, so yeah, so Symphogear G, sequel to Symphogear, review is probably in an annotation around my head, and yeah. What else is here? Next is Monster. Have you heard of this? Okay, it's apparently really, really good, but I don't know anything about it. Let me look it up. Again,
Wait,
to Wikipedia. To Wikipedia. Oh, wait, no, I need the Batman thing. Cool, the manga. That should work perfectly. Because typing in monster into Wikipedia will get you a whole bunch of things. Fortunately, there was manga.
Anime
so.
again?
The anime is always in the manga section, remember? If you look up anything, it will come up as visual. If it's an adaptation of something, it will always come up with what it came first.
Yeah.
So, game, manga, novel.
Don't kill me, man. I'm not going to kill you. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me. What are you? I'm Batman.
Perfect. That was nicely set up. Nice work. Okay, so the plot. Dr. Kizuro Tenma. Whoa, Dr. Tenma. We're going Astro Boy in this shit. Dr. Tenma, anyway, is a young Japanese doctor working at Isla Memorial Hospital in some German word in 1986. An accomplished brain surgeon, He seems to have everything, a promotion in the offing, the favourite of the hospital's Dr. Heinemann, and Heinemann's daughter Eva as his fiancée. However, Tenma is increasingly dissatisfied with the political bias of the hospital in treating patients, and seizes the chance to change things after a massacre between twins Jonan and Anna Liebert into the hospital. Jonan has a gunshot wound to the head. Oh, now I remember. This is the one where a doctor saves a kid who was over the president, and then the kid turns out to be a demon and tries to kill everyone.
Okay.
Woo. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna have to cut.
So there is going to be editing.
What is next on this list? Planetes. Not sure how to say that. Planetes, I don't know. But it's, have you heard of this?
Nope.
Okay, well, it's an anime, because I've seen the first 3 episodes or so. It's an anime about, space garbage men, where they have to clean up, space junk, so that, spaceships don't have, like, the whole junk crashing into them. Because that could cause a big problem in space. They even show it at the start of the entire series. It's just going into a ship. It's all quiet, and then they show a nail, and they go back to the ship, then back to the nail, and the ship, nail, and then the nail crashes into one of the windows of the ship and smashes the entire window. Because that's what would happen in space.
Sounds kind of boring.
Yeah. It apparently gets better, but it's got a really slow start. Macross Frontier.
Sounds like Pokemon. It sounds like a Pokemon series.
True, but it's like Symphogear, only space mecha version.
How come I have not heard of this?
You probably have, because there's actually a poster at NECO.
Oh god damn
Behind
it!
the duel tables. It's that one that looks like, oh god, there's an Oracle Think Tank card that looks like it. I don't have it. No wait, no, it's a Dimension Police card. I can't remember. It's
What does it look like?
it looks like a magical girl with teapot and stuff in space.
And you think Dimension Police? There's like one card that isn't an actual robot, and that's Mika.
I'm thinking of the 6000k booster that allows you to drop a card, draw a card.
So the Armor clone.
Yes.
Petal Fairy?
What was that again? Sorry?
Petal Fairy for Oracle Think Tank.
No, it's definitely Dimension Police. I think. I can't remember. I'm having trouble now. I don't know. Some magical girl space thing.
Some.
Over this. Anyway, continue. So yeah, that's Macross Frontier. The world only God knows.
Yes. I watched the first 4 episodes.
It's on its 3rd season now.
It's not. I didn't like it.
Okay, I'm still gonna watch it because I play visual novels and I play them like.
I
trying to get as many as I can.
It's incredibly popular, but if I'm gonna create a bond, it's the same thing the entire 3 series. Just go out with a girl, hope she likes me. If she doesn't, try again.
Yeah, reset button.
Yeah.
And falling with the girl, and then boom, wipe her memory, done. No, that's not it. What else is here? Zero no Tsukaima. I'm gonna have to look at this.
Wait, so you sure it's a Dimension Police?
98% sure. Familiar of Zero. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, this is the one with the. This is a white sports deck that's actually quite popular. Ah, do you know this one?
Which one? No.
Zero no Tsukaima, or the Familiar of Zero.
No.
Let me see if I can get an image of this. Save image. Save that there. Go to Skype. Open the chat. And this is here. Audio. Let's go to pictures.
Well, it's been going on for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Time is irrelevant. We're gonna need to do some editing.
No, I was gonna make this an hour. Proper podcasting. Okay. So I'll let that load. We'll go on to the next one. I don't even know what that is.
You have to accept something before you actually see it. You can't just see it, you have to accept it.
You'll probably recognize this character if you don't.
Yeah, I think I got a... yeah, it has 3 series, doesn't it?
Huh?
Doesn't it have like 3 series?
Have no idea.
It's about witches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen it. In fact, I think I got a trial deck when I first started of it.
Wow. And you
Uh,
did not know the name of it.
no.
Okay.
It was a trial deck. I'm just like, whichever one looks prettiest. That one.
That one.
White ones. Which one looks prettiest?
Okay, I'm gonna look this one up, but the next one, I'm pretty sure you haven't heard of this one, but Scrapped Princess.
No.
Okay, this is apparently, okay, I found this through Glass Reflections Arcada. And it's apparently about a... Oh, crap. No, I just did that again. Whoops. I re-googled the same thing.
Yeah, I haven't watched much anime past like 2010. Before 2010.
Yeah, I think this was like 2001.
Yeah, the thing with that was that the reason I didn't is because I got into anime relatively recently, like 2 years or so.
Same here, but I'm watching all the classics.
Yeah, you're watching all the classics, I'm just watching seasonal stuff.
And I'm gonna go...
So I have watched like Gurren Lagann and whatnot.
Okay, I'm just remembering the whole plot. Okay, first of all, it starts off with the world. There's a legend of the world ending when a certain princess reaches the age of 16. Because of this, the king sends his own daughter to be killed by throwing her down a cliff while she is a baby. Now, for obvious reasons, she survives.
Oh, I'm horrible.
And she goes into, she gets adopted by a family. And then they have finally found out that she survived, and then she has to survive. And that's the basis of the series.
Jeez. Right, description.
A Cowboy Bebop style survival thing. Now, the final one on my list is OM Baku, which I'm gonna go back to because I looked up one of its bits earlier. Not Monster, No Longer Human, which is done into Oibangaku. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oibangaku is the blue, also known as the Blue Literature series, is a 12-episode anime series featuring adaptations inspired by 6 short stories from Japanese literature. These 6 stories are adapted from classic Japanese tales, HappyNet, Hakudo Dai Media Partners. It's just the producers. Never mind. So, the first one is No Longer Human, the path of a man with intense feelings of alienation towards society and the feeling of humanity and wants to commit suicide. That's not actually on Wikipedia.
So, this guy is just a loner that's depressed and wants to kill himself.
Yeah.
Why would you want to watch that? So
Apparently it makes you... Because apparently it's really good.
giant
Holy
robots
Jesus.
killing.
I'm looking down here. Guess who made Beyblade originally? Madhouse. The same people who did, let's see, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Hunter x Hunter, Cardcaptor Sakura the movie, and the second movie, Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust, Chobits. Wow. And that's all the ones I can see here that I can pick out. Wolf Children. Which probably means they did Summer Wars. Yes, they did. And let's see, what else is here? We also did the Hunter x Hunter series, Monster. Wow, it's actually quite interesting. Gunslinger Girl. Wow, they did all the animation. Death Note. The same production studio for Beyblade is the same this production studio for Death Note. The original Beyblade series. Trigun even. Trigun. Wow. I wonder if there's anything else about Death Note related to Beyblade.
Dude, in the notebook they just write in Pegasus.
No, this is the original Beyblade series with Dragoon and Drasil and all that crap. So the original plastics comes out of these things.
Yeah.
Not screechy, almost naked animals voices crap.
So okay.
The thing about the new Beyblade series is that the voice actors are so bad in the English one, but the Japanese is not that better. Because you hear Jinga's voice, and he's almost just as high pitched in the Japanese version as he is in the English version. The only character that is actually better in the Japanese version is the main antagonist Ryuga. Other than that, every single character from the Japanese anime sounds like their Japanese counterpart of the English. And it sucks. Anyway, continuing Oi Bangaku.
I tend to ignore.
The second story. Wait, what?
I tend to ignore people complaining about English sub and English dubbed. There are some pretty bad English dubs out there, but I just try and ignore it. If it sounds English, it sounds English. You'll end up getting used to it eventually, like everybody else.
Except Beyblade. I will never get used to that. Okay. So
as long as it doesn't physically make your ears start bleeding.
It almost does.
Oh. Okay then.
I don't like it. Okay. And that's why I say, if I'm gonna say really bad English dub, I'm going to say Beyblade first thing. It's like, what is some really, really bad English dub? I will say in a split second Beyblade. Beyblade, Metal Fusion, Metal Fury, Metal whatever crap they're doing now. Shogun Steel, I think it's up to. Whatever it is, I just hate the voice actors. But then again, they do a whole recast of for Shogun Steel, so I'm not sure what they're going to do with that. Anyway, the second story for Oi Bangaku from episode 5 to 6 is about a forest bandit that finds a beautiful maiden in the forest and takes her to be his wife. But she is more than she seems to be. I've actually heard of that story. I believe that's the one with the demon hair that is actually related in a Vanguard card for Dark Irregulars. One of the Mega Blasters.
Dream Eater?
Yes. Yes, Demon Eater. Yeah, same legend. Kokoro for episode 7 to 8. A young man lives in Tokyo as a renter with a widow and her daughter. He invites his childhood friend, a monk, to come live with him, hoping to help him. When the monk falls in love with the widow's daughter, it drives a rift between them. The story is narrated from 2 points of views, the man and the monks.
And you sound extremely French.
I know.
The monks.
The monks.
The monks.
The monks!
The monks!
Uh,
I do not approve.
wow. This is going to be perfectly long enough for a podcast.
There'll need to be some editing.
There'll need to be some editing, yes, but not an awful lot.
You said it was going to take 15 minutes. It's already been an hour.
I know. Yeah, but I also said after that, maybe we'll make this a proper podcast and make it a full 1 hour of just us talking. And it's working. It's coming up entertaining. God, this is a weird one. Run Melos. That is the weirdest name ever, but it goes from episode 9 to 10. A playwright writes a play based on the story Run Melos, and deals with his own feelings of betrayal towards his childhood friend. Okay. The next one, for just episode 11, is The Spider's Thread. Candato, a cruel and evil bandit, is executed and lands in hell. The one good thing he has done in his life was to not kill a spider he met in the city. The spider drops him a thread to climb up into heaven. His elation is short-lived, however, as he realizes that others have started climbing the thread behind him.
How would you be what do you think about it? He could have just kept the spider alive so the spider could kill more people. Think about that. And how did the spider get to heaven in the first place? I killed people. Sure, come on, Pop.
Spider. That's assuming it's a spider.
I trap people, inject them with my venom, and make him die from a slow, painful death through poison.
I could see, because this is an anime adaptation, I could think they could throw in a lot of like fancy artwork for that one. Because it sounds like one, you just like have those weird sketching drawings, and they look so amazing sometimes. Like like the ending thing, the first ending theme to Attack on Titan, something like that.
I can picture by the end of episode 10, he's about to climb up the end. The spider just goes like.
Gives the spider. Anyway, so for episode 12, the final episode of the series, is Hellscream. Yoshide, the greatest painter in the country, is commissioned to draw his greatest work, an image of the king's country inside his mausoleum. In the despotic king's realm, Yoshide can see nothing but the suffering of the commoners. He decides to make his last work a tribute to the country, as it really is.
Right.
Which probably means he's going to get executed in 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm thinking that, why doesn't he paint what the king wants him to, and then just go outside, start painting, the poor people?
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's the propaganda thing. This is a propaganda thing. So many people have just wanted to paint reality in the past, but because they'll get executed for it. For example, every single one of Shakespeare's works was influenced politically.
Oh yeah, it's so much easier these days because back then we could just grab our iPhones, take a picture, send to everybody. It's like, sure, I'll paint you what you want. Everybody already knows.
Yeah. So.
I'll keep you for later.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of that. We've gone through the entire list. Yeah, that's actually it. Wow.
Any suggestions for anime?
Any suggestions for anime, drop in the comments below, because I want more stuff to watch. More stuff to review as well. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Thank you, Aaron, for coming on. Or random giant.
Yes.
Relevant giant, whatever you are. Irrelevancy! Like this entire podcast has been. Irrelevancy.
It's been fun, relevancy.
So yeah, I'm gonna go do my Sword Art Online review now. See ya! No. Yeah. Thanks for watching. This has been, what did we call it again? The Anime Nightclub. That was it, the Anime Nightclub.
Yeah.
The Anime Nightclub, or the D-View After Show. Or both.
By D-View, he means Dick View.
Damn it! D-View! No, damn you. Damn you. But yeah, that's... Well, yeah. See you guys next time. Here's on out. Just a random flower.